MK party leader Jacob Zuma describes Shivambu as an honest and real politician. The uMkhonto weSizwe party MKP leader Jacob Zuma describes Floyd Shivambu as a scientific, real and honest politician, nothing that he recognized Shivambu's potential while he was in the ANC Youth League. Zuma praised Shivambu for his ability to make the right decisions about his future as a politician. These remarks were part of Zuma's welcoming speech to Shivambu, who recently joined the MK party. This comrade, Shivambu, I've known for when I was very young in the ANC Youth League. That's when I picked him up that he is a real politician. He has politics which I define as scientific politics. He is an honest politician, he said. Shivambu immediately joined the MKP after resigning as the deputy president of the Economic Freedom Fighters EFF. This transition occurred last week and was officially announced during a media conference. MKP held a media briefing on Thursday in Johannesburg to introduce its national leadership structure. The briefing also focused on the current political situation and ongoing developments in the country. Taking the stand, Zuma said MKP was the answer to citizen concerns about their economic future. He said the political parties, particularly the ANC, are more focused on promoting their political power than addressing the ongoing crisis in the country. MKP is the answer to the people of South Africa, he said. The former president asked for additional time for his party to be more focused and flexible in their policies and efforts to improve the country. MK is unique. Floyd Shivambu denies betrayal allegations after leaving EFF for MKP. Former EFF Vice President Floyd Shivambu has reluctantly responded to allegations made by his former boss, Julius Malema, suggesting that he betrayed the party by joining uMkhonto weSizwe MK party. This came after Malema insinuated on Monday night that anyone who left the EFF was likely aiming to betray it. Malema addressed the Gauteng EFF Provincial Ground Forces Forum at Orlando Community Hall in Soweto on Monday evening, following Shivambu's resignation last week, where he announced that he would not be renewing his EFF membership. I will never betray the revolution. We are not in the business of trying to please each other's egos. We are in the business of building a revolutionary movement that is going to emancipate the black majority. We are unapologetic about that. It is what we stand for, Shivambu responded. He made the remarks during an MKP's media briefing held in Johannesburg on Thursday. The party also focused on the current political situation and ongoing developments in the country. During the briefing, the party revealed its high command structure comprising 8 leaders who are entrusted with making the highest decisions within the party. Shivambu said he joined MKP because the party is unique and wanted to work for the people of South Africa. It is not wishful thinking to say that we have these ideas that we are going to do, but to assemble the best of the best, he said. Shivambu added that he will ensure that the party continues to work for the people and unite the citizens. On the other hand, Cabinet reassures South Africans that Mpox outbreak is under control. The Cabinet reassures the nation that the monkeypox outbreak is under control despite its recent escalation to an international health emergency. During a Cabinet media briefing in Pretoria on Thursday, Minister in the Presidency, Ntshavheni, provided an update on the current situation. Ntshavheni said the World Health Organization has declared monkeypox a public health emergency of international concern, while the Africa Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, Africa CDC, has classified it as a public health emergency of continental security. She reported that South Africa has recorded a total of 24 positive monkeypox cases to date. These include 3 fatalities, 19 recoveries, and 2 active cases currently undergoing home isolation. Of these, 12 cases were reported in Gauteng, 11 in KwaZulu-Natal, and 1 in the Western Cape, Ntshavheni detailed. In response to the outbreak, Cabinet has urged the public to support the government's efforts to curb the spread of monkeypox. They emphasized the importance of vigilance and the continuation of non-pharmaceutical interventions, such as maintaining heightened personal hygiene to prevent further transmission. Cabinet supports the call by President Cyril Ramaphosa in his capacity as the African Union AU champion of pandemic prevention, preparedness, and response for all partners to collaborate closely with the Africa CDC to ensure that there is appropriate support from the international community, guaranteeing equitable access to medical countermeasures including diagnostics, therapeutics, and vaccines, Shivambu said. In addition to addressing the monkeypox outbreak, the Cabinet acknowledged the significant progress made in combating foot and mouth disease (FMD) in the Kouga and Koukama local municipalities in the Eastern Cape. Ntshavheni said that the last clinical case was reported in mid-July. Ntshavheni noted that animals' movements in and out of the affected areas are being closely monitored to prevent the spread of FMD to unaffected regions. She highlighted the ongoing requirements for a transport permit from local state veterinary officers for the movement of livestock as part of the disease management area regulations. The 30 cattle farms that have tested positive for the disease have been placed under quarantine, and vaccination efforts continue to control the spread of infection and reduce the severity of clinical symptoms, she said. Ntshavheni also informed that the preemptive vaccinations has been carried out on 37 farms which were identified as high risk due to their proximity to infected areas. In total, over 92,000 cattle and nearly 600 sheep across 67 farms have been vaccinated, she said. And that's it from INJIBS Network. Stay tuned to our celebrity and gossip news.